Hey guys, it's me. I'm back again. I'm trying to keep my promise this time and do step-by-step wig making. So this is Kita. She's my model today, and first step is learning to wrap, prepping your custom cap for your client. So the first step is to wrap however she plans on wearing her hair underneath her wig. So my favorite wrap is the kind of, if the hair is not long, just kind of crisscross it in the back, because it's important that the front of the hair stays flat. So if you're on set or something like this, this is like my favorite wrap to do. So you put a couple of pins in it. And the reason I like for my cross to be in the back is because it's very important that the front of your hair lays flat. And always examine the hairline of your customers. She's got a great hairline, so I probably won't have any problem outlining it or tracing it. And then we'll slip on a wig cap. Can you help me, Keith? So I slip on the wig cap. So, and you always have to determine how the wrap is going to be. And you pull the cap back far enough to show the ears and the hairline and actually the nape, because everything needs to be traced to have a great custom unit. So have to start off with saran wrap. So right here, I don't know if you can see this here, but you backed up everything with written measurements. So you make sure that once you transfer it to a canvas head, everything can match up. Make sure your saran wrap is secure also. And don't make it too heavy where you can't actually see the hairline or the nape clear, because I've made that mistake a couple of times, getting it too heavy where you can't actually see the hairline. So it doesn't require a lot of saran wrap, one thin layer if you can. So you can see clearly, I can see Kita's, the way her hairline grows in here. So you come and trace everything from out here. Her hairline kind of grows out far. And the sideburns are actually very important. I'm going to cut off here because her sideburns grow down kind of low. And then we come around here to the ears. And this is when you determine if your customer is wearing any type of parting, like a side part or middle part, or she just wanted part free. And part free means that the wig will be able to do anything. Like you can part it in the middle, you can part it on the side, but some people are very particular about a part. And a lot of times you get the eyebrows, and you get the eyebrows. The only reason you want to get the eyebrows is because when you put it on a mannequin head, it's for the balance. It's for the balance, so you can kind of know exactly where the middle gives you. It lets you gauge once you transform it into an actual cast. So after you do that, after you establish the hairline, you're tracing all the way around. And at this point, if you have anything that grows kind of a weird way, like a cowlick or anything, make sure that you actually focus on it. And since she has this part right here, I'm going to go ahead and put it in So this is the part. Long pieces, you got to tear them off for me. You tear them off for me, Keith. Make sure the cap is firm, but not real tight, but firm. She got these fancy nails, you guys, so you know they in her way. So this is when teamwork makes the dream work. So I'm checking just for coverage and to make sure that I have the tape and everything secure enough to slip it off and to be able to do what I need to do with it as far as converting it over to a canvas head. Okay, so now we're finished with the tape process. Now, it's important, this whole little diagram that we have here is basically your backup, because you don't necessarily have to have a cap just in case somebody call in and say, hey, I need a wig cap. You say, can I get your measurements? From the measurements, you take it and make your own cast. So basically, I'm going to have Keita write down her number. I won't tell her numbers out loud either, honey. It's almost like the weight. So basically, there are certain things that you need to do. So from her hairline back, you take it and you measure it. Okay. You like 13 and a half. So this would be from front to back, which is very important because it's actually showing you the depth of the wig. So from front to back. And then we go from, here you go back, front to back 13. I need for you to write that down. Then we need to go from ear to ear, which is 12. So from ear to ear, which ear to ear is from the top of the ear all the way across. That's like 12. Then the other is the nape. The nape is coming across here. So on the norm, most napes are about 4. Hers is about 4. So her nape is 4. Make sure you put this from front to back. This is ear to ear, and that's the nape. And the nape determines the size of the back of the neck, which is very important because you don't want a wig, and we've gotten them all where they're like yay big. Okay, so if you don't know how to cut it, dice it, take the hair out properly, you just have a mess out of it there. So from ear to ear, and then the circumference. This is the circumference of the head, which hers is like 22, which is also very important to know the diameter of the head. Okay. Then from the eyebrow to the hairline, which is 3, Keita. And most of the time, most people face this symmetric, so it's probably 3, but I'll just check to make sure it is 3. And we're going to do the frontal, which is 12. Put that down. Ear to ear. And then we're going to do ear from nape, which is 4. And the reason you want to do, if you were not worried about, this is your customer and you got a cast, you're good. But if it's not a customer, you need, and she just want to call in her measurements, these are the measurements that you would need to take to properly make a cast yourself. You would need to know from ear to nape, you would need to know the nape, you would need to know the circumference from ear to ear, you would need to know the frontal, and from eyebrow to hairline. And what else is important is her sideburns. They're right around 1 because it's, like I said, then again, if she's not here, you want to know exactly how much space you have in between here to play with. so you won't overwork yourself or overventilate. So that is a 1. So a lot of times, the other thing you want to do is make sure you do for a frontal, which most people like at 5. So we're going to take this and, sorry guys, disgusting. I'm gonna mark this. This is a 5, okay? And this is kind of important also because a lot of time when you're ventilating, you have to think V. So if I take it here, I know that this is also my frontal piece. And if I come here from ear to ear, right there, which is right around a 7.5, 7, and I go here. So this would determine her frontal and my ventilating space. And if I wanted to track, most of the time you'll start the tracks in here. So you got your part, which this customer, this is the only thing that's important to her. You got the hairline, and now we got the measurements. And that is the first part of successfully starting the wig cap, wig construction, whether it's lace, whether it's strand by strand, or whether it's wefted in the back. So that's it. And we'll just pull this off of Kita's head. And this is what her cast looks like. So that's the start of it. And she is done. And that's it. Okay, Kita, what's that? You don't get to keep this, Kita. You put your name on it though, because I need to use it. That's actually, I actually really did a good cast on you. So this is, I actually think every woman, I think I said that before, I think it's so important that every woman have a cast and their measurements of their heads, because wigs are popular. We need to get away, ladies, from doing so much to, this is it? Which camera? Okay, we need to get away, ladies, from doing so much with the heavy rubber bands and heavy glues and got to be. It's okay to do it sometime, but if you get a cap that's truer to you, then it'll be kinder on your hairline.